collective might and conviction on rooting out the evil in front of you. My brothers and sisters of Lakeport are not focused on greater political movements or ideologies. They simply want to protect their homes and their families. It is perhaps the most ancient and universal human struggle there is. And that is why I am so honored to be counted as one of the leaders of the protest this Sunday. When we finally march on Caledon, we do not come as meek petitioners to their mercy. We do not submit to their elitist codes of conduct and acceptable political speech. No, we come to shake the foundations, to instill a healthy appreciation and, yes, fear for the power of our cause. Because make no mistake, power is the only thing these people understand. When I speak to you next, it will be on the far shores of the Rubicon. Until then.
Vox Populi!
E aí galera, beleza? RB Gostou aqui. E hoje galera, estamos aqui para continuar a nossa série de Life is Strange, ok? Se a minha câmera parar de bugar e me deixar fazer o bagulho, seria da hora. Mas eu acho que não vai ser o caso. Minha câmera eu acho que não vai desbugar. Eu vou tentar colocar minha webcam no saindo aqui. Se voltar a bugar, eu mudo de novo. Mas estamos aqui. Tá? Nós estamos aqui junto com a Miposa também, que eu vou ficar conversando de vez em quando. E é isso. Eu tô doido, tô doidão, tô curtindo batidão.
I don't think I've said thank you.
For what?
You came here looking for help. I don't know how much of it you found, but you definitely helped me. If we stop this fire, you'll be a hero to the whole campus.
Well, I haven't really been thinking about the whole campus. I've been thinking about you. But if we're throwing the H word around, I will take a plaque when all this is over. Or a statue.
Estátua.
Statue for sure. Your hair will be carved from the finest emerald, and your tattoos will glow in the dark.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Ok, vamos averiguar tudo.
I thought Moses was just being a mad scientist when he sent the photo. So we know the fire has changed. But does it tell us anything we can use?
No. Only that right now, it's definitely still happening.
Abraxas.
Between Reggie's actions last, Finn has his entire future tied to Yasmin and Khaled. There's something in the archive that Abraxas wanted to... Only someone connected to the admin office could have pulled... Mabon's history is darker and more mysterious. Could the fire come from somewhere? It's bad enough fighting Abraxas, the protester. I'm glad they're taking the threat seriously. No forced entry means it was someone with the right key. Moses really loves that flame-throwing. The selfie that started this all, and the fire that will be here. Owen is corrupt, and it wasn't just Owen who wanted to expand Caledon into Fremont. A lot of people. Abraxas wanted an inspection to prove their house didn't need... I didn't realize how involved Yasmin has been. These were Reggie's notes from talking to Owen days ago. Owen is a young and ambitious new president. Owen, members of the board, even Vin. They all worked together to bring down the Abraxas house.
Tá jogando o quê, meu?
But did they know about the body? Or is it a coincidence?
As Sherlock says, the universe is rarely that lazy.
Chloe has dug up a lot about the threats on the... Moses was able... It must have been Loretta's death from the illegal demolition that led to the original fire.
Loretta's march. Right, that makes sense. But does any of it lead to a fire in this timeline?
Lucas reshaped his whole personality around fighting academic corruption. Joey lost everything in the storm and stands to lose even... Holy crap, that's a lot of firepower for one protest. This group has been growing and organizing for some... Moses has dug up everything he can to help the anger.
O importante do arroto é o cheiro, pô. Não vindo o cheiro, tá ótimo.
It feels like you're so close to uncovering the violent protester
O
from the
cheiro do arroto é horrível.
I hope so. And I hope it's enough to stop the fire.
Imagina só o dia que inventarem o áudio com cheiro. Que doideira. Não vai mais poder peidar na calça.
The timing of this protest with the fire has to... Would Reggie actually burn down the Abraxas house? Have to I appreciate your thoroughness, but I think you can remove Mae Jemison as a suspect. Not to mention you, me, and Chloe.
Until exonerating evidence is presented, I'm keeping all possibilities open.
Caledon's 2 power players. Could one
Tem
of
que
them
baixar o
be
GTA
behind
V
There's
pra
a
tu
lot of
zerar a história
circumstantial evidence
de
around
novo,
Sophie.
antes do 6.
With everything going on, I still can't believe Chloe remembered my birthday and made such a kick-ass gift. Thank you for helping Chloe yesterday.
I'm not sure how much I helped her. I don't know if anyone could. I'm highly concerned.
I know my powers are imperfect, but I don't think they would bring Chloe back to life just to have her die again.
I've used up any scientific understanding I have on her situation. All I have left to offer is hope. As your friend, I sincerely hope reality isn't as unforgiving as it so often appears.
She stayed up all night with Moses. Whatever the future brings.
Okay, what do we know about the fire?
We have a lot of indications of what could lead to the fire, but no way to know which, if any of them, will happen.
I'm afraid you're right. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now. I think at this point we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last time it was Loretta's death at the demolition that led to it. But now, there was no demolition, so we don't know. It could be Abraxas, it could be the protest, it could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
No. That's reality.
So you're saying, despite everything we've done, we're no closer to stopping the fire? That it's hopeless?
I'm saying we just can't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me. We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here this time, if I can figure my shit out, is the missing piece. Max? What's up?
Horrível. Eu vou contar.
Last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone, but I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
'Cause I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before you...
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
At first, I didn't realize what I'd seen. And by the time I pieced it together, I was too shocked to tell you. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are, too?
It's possible.
No! It doesn't work that way. It can't.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
That really messed Chloe up. I should wrap up here and go check on her.
Caraca, o meu fone está desmontando na minha frente. Tá saindo toda a capinha dele. Eu tenho que comprar um novo definitivamente. Cara, eu tenho que comprar uma webcam nova que essa tá dando defeito. Eu tenho que comprar um fone novo. Tenho que comprar tanta coisa nessa porra. Tem que ganhar pra comprar tudo isso. Tem que ganhar mais. Money. Eu tô ficando doido aqui. Ah, vamos encontrar com ele lá fora, vai.
Stay safe, Moses.
You too.
How are you feeling?
I think you mean, any last words?
Please don't joke about that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
I get it. I just got you back, too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence. What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this. I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies. Someone is gonna let something slip. I know it.
You first.
Okay? That week we spent together in high school, I still don't know who it happened to. I don't know which Chloe I am, or which Max you are. And I don't care. Whatever comes next, I'm just really glad I'm the Chloe that gets to be here with you right now. Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I just still can't believe you're here.
Dá pra tentar também. Eu lembro que eu tentei zerar com... Eu acho que o Black na época e o John entrou num bagulho assim. Sim, da hora demais, pô. Eu acho que tu não vai aguentar não, hein. Mas tu tava quase desistindo já, pô. Beijão, 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 beijão.
We'll get through this, Max. This isn't another goodbye.
Na moral, elas têm que sair juntas desse jogo, velho. Elas têm que sair juntas. E se tiver a opção de matar a Saf, eu vou matar a Saf, velho. Eu quero que se dane, meu irmão.
This is it. If the fire starts from here, I have to stop it now.
I'm telling you, there are elements within the protest who are actively threatening the school.
We need a credible threat. Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late, I know your response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Hey, isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice. Good luck.
Noelle and I have had our differences, but she's probably my best bet for stopping this fire. Hey, Professor.
Here to snark at the tides of change?
You know, I've snarked at so many things before, but that would be a first.
I hope you and Max pay attention today. You might just learn something.
Hey, when you were at Caledon, did you hear anything about someone dying at an Abraxas party?
No. Now, will you please leave?
Come on. I know you want to get rid of me now, but you're gonna miss our banter when it's over.
Not likely.
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
Ah, yes, the powers that be, raising some vague specter of violence to stifle dissent. It's the oldest trick in the book.
You ever disagree with someone so hard, you end up coming all the way back around to agreeing with them?
It's called horseshoe theory. I encourage you to go read about it in one of the many books that are not here.
Bye, Professor.
So long.
Tá bom. Vamos ouvir o podcast. Vamos ouvir o podcast. Legal que tudo se passa aqui, né? É nesse bar e na escola. É no bar, na escola e na casa da Max. No bar, na escola e na casa do Max. Não tem muito.
Welcome back to Nevermind the Podcast, your go-to source for punk music. I'm joined now by Izzy, Bash, and Marisol, collectively known as Drugstore Makeup, a band from the Pacific Northwest.
Pleasure to be here. What's up?
And it's just the three of you, right?
Yeah, sometimes our manager comes out and plays some percussion for us during shows. Until she left us. Bash.
Sorry, what was that? Did you part ways with your manager?
No, she was with us on the first leg of our tour, but we're traveling separately for a bit.
Yeah, I play my own cowbells now, bitch.
Okay. So you're on the road promoting your new album?
Yes. Welcome to the Gynocracy. I think it's our best yet.
Fuck yes. Can I say fuck?
No.
Well, I agree. It's a deep throat into queer rage and... Why are you glaring at me?
A deep dive into queer rage and righteous anger. Fucking hell, Bash.
It's fine.
Listen, the punk scene has gotten hopelessly corporate. It feels like everybody is sponsored by Ball Out energy drinks or brought to you by Jump Kick amps.
Yep, and this album is ours. It says exactly what we want to say without anybody breathing down our necks.
Great. We'll be right back after a word from this episode's sponsor, Jump Kick Amps.
Ugh, seriously, dude?
Hey, I've got bills to pay. Back in a moment, everyone.
Entendi, mano. Realmente, minha webcam foi pro cacete, rapaziada. Não tem mais salvação, minha webcam. Infelizmente, eu coloquei no hub USB, coloquei no USB da frente, no USB de trás do PC, para ter certeza que a culpa era de algo, né, do PC ou hub que poderia estar com defeito, algo do tipo, mas não, a culpa realmente é da webcam. Então, infelizmente, vocês não vão ver a minha carinha tanto mais nos vídeos até eu comprar uma nova. Não tem muito que ser feito quanto a isso, tá? Mas é isso, gente. Então, vamos continuar aqui, mesmo sem vocês me verem, tá? Mas eu vou estar aqui. E é isso. Vocês só vão ter a minha cara, rapaziada. Eu vou até tirar a minha webcam daqui para não dar defeito em mais nada. Tirar daqui que foi de base. Eu nunca dou sorte com webcam. Nunca dura tanto tempo. Daqui eu nem sei quanto tempo já tem. Talvez uns 2 anos que eu uso essa. 3, talvez. 2 ou 3 anos, mais ou menos, eu acho, viu? Não sei. É triste. Não, 2 ou 3 anos? Não sei, cara. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Porque se eu comprei há muito tempo, vai ter no histórico aqui. Deixa eu ver. Seus pedidos. 2024. 2024 foi o hub. O hub, a placa de captura foi em 2024. Ou seja, a placa de captura ainda está funcionando, tá? Mais ou menos, a placa ainda funciona. Tem uns 2 anos, né? E tá lá para se essa um dia der ruim, tem a outra de reserva. Então não tá quebrado. Vamos ver a webcam, só para eu ter certeza. Cadê? Bom, a webcam não foi nem 2025 nem 2024. Vamos ver 23. 23 não fiz nada. 22. 22 é só livro. Pô, deve ter sido entre 24 para baixo. Deve ter uns 3 anos já essa webcam, velho. No mínimo. No mínimo uns 3 anos. Pô, pior que eu não tenho nem noção, cara. Triste. Essa webcam vai ficar aqui para ir para lixeira depois. Bom, é isso, tá? Vamos continuar depois de ouvir esse incrível podcast, o qual eu não ligo e nem prestei atenção. No jogo tem podcast.
Did someone hide a gnome in the rafters?
Dead issues achievement.
Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned
Bom, pelo
public
menos posso
arts.
ficar jogando de qualquer jeito,
Interesting.
que é melhor.
Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren seems pretty alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself? All right, here's the deal. One of the protesters is planning to unleash some fiery ultraviolence on Caledon. Is it you?
What? No. I told you, I'm done with all that.
Ren, trust me. I can pin anything that happens on you and make your life hell. You better talk.
What do you mean?
Eu vou contar pra Amanda.
I'll tell Amanda that you're responsible
Vou
for
contar
anything
pra
that goes
Amanda.
wrong today.
Tá lascado.
I know this place is a second home to you, but trust me, she'll toss your ass out and not think twice.
Man, what is your problem?
My problem is a fire. Now start talking.
Look, if someone's gonna do what you're saying, then they must be super angry. What makes you think I care about Caledon that much?
Lata de tinta vermelha.
Maybe the fact that you've been graffitiing threatening messages on campus. I found your paint can.
That's, I've... just... some housework I've been doing.
Dude, one tagger to another, half the game is covering your ass. And you suck at it. His armor's about to break. I need to hit him with something brutal.
Traumas com seu pai.
I know about your daddy issues, but just because some deadbeat ran out on you before you were born doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole.
Don't talk about my dad. Caledon deserves everything that's coming to it and more.
Like what?
You smug, fucking punk bitch. You're all pathetic losers. It's thanks to people like you that my dad is dead today.
Why? What happened? Holy shit. The Abraxas house. You're the one who wrote that graffiti. Your dad—
My dad went to a party and never came home. Caledon has been ducking my family ever since.
Ren, listen to me. I know what happened.
Fuck off.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
Acho que resolvi o problema da webcam. Tenho 10% de certeza que posso ter resolvido. Ou talvez não. Mas acho que sim. Bom, e agora? É aqui, era onde estava certinho. Acho que resolvi, porque o formato de vídeo estava em MPEG. E MPEG não pega direito no OBS. Se eu mudar para MPEG, em algum momento vai dar ruim, como estava dando ruim também a placa de vídeo. Em MJPEG não estava pegando direito. Talvez agora pegue decentemente, tá? Não é uma certeza, mas acho que resolvi. Tá, vamos lá.
Nothing like an angry arts and crafts project. Have you learned anything about the protests that could head off the threat?
No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was highly belligerent. Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready. I know who is planning on turning violent today.
You do?
Sim. Meu GTA nunca foi desinstalado, eu acho. Bom, vamos acusar o Ren.
It's Ren. He's lying about sitting out the protest. It's a vendetta about his father. He believes Caledon has been covering up his death. I actually think he's right.
Okay. I will alert the security team and keep a close eye on him.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Not sure if there's anything else I can do.
Tem, pô. Todos na internet é copy.
It's a quiet Sunday morning. For now. Vin.
Shh. They're really going at it in there.
They told me you were a snake in the grass. I should have listened.
Stop being so dramatic. You knew what kind of risk you were taking. You go and muck up the whole thing, and suddenly it's my fault?
Vincit omnia veritas. Truth conquers all, you'll see.
Now you're boring me in 2 languages. I'm leaving.
Don't bother. This office will be yours soon enough.
Well, that was worth the price of admission.
Damn it. I knew it was you.
If you say so.
What are you doing here? And no more games. Please. Wait. Yasmin? Wait. Yasmin? Wait. Yasmin? Oh my god. Yasmin was in Abraxas. She was there on the night when that kid died.
What do you know about him?
He was a Lakeport local who snuck into the party, then got way too high and killed himself. There was a cover-up. I had no idea your mom was involved.
I'm impressed. Of course, when it comes to cover-ups, you should always assume that my mom is involved. That's how I got tipped off to all of this. Seeing how she was talking to you, how confident she was that she had Owen wrapped around her finger. I knew she was up to something. The Abraxas house, the demolition, the cover-up. She was right there behind him, letting him be the face of it all. She steered his ass straight from poster boy to fall guy. That fire you saw? Guaranteed she was behind it too.
I'm not saying your mom is fully innocent, but how can you be sure she was behind Owen's plans? Or the fire?
Does Owen seem like the criminal mastermind type to you? No. This is my mom all over.
Let's confront her with the evidence. We can hold her accountable for the cover-up and whatever else she's planning.
Not interested. I have a better offer. Let's leave. Right now. Let's pack up the car and get the fuck out of here. We can be in New York by sundown. From there, who knows? Yes, you can bring the girl too. We can link back up with her band. Reconnect with Diamond, hit the mountains, head west. We can find your town.
Safi.
We could head straight there and get you some of that sweet, sweet closure you've always wanted.
Safi, I don't know where you're coming from. You ignore me for months. Then you're on campus hiding from me. And now you want us to run off together? Look, there will be a fire today. People will die. I have to stay and do something.
You promised me, Max. You said when I came back that you would be there for me. Well, I'm calling it in. I know shit between us has gotten weird. But it's still me. You're my best friend. And if you still care about me at all, you need to trust me. This is why I'm here. I thought it was because I needed your help, but I was wrong. We need each other. You, me, Chloe. Maybe even Moses. Who knows? Your power called us together from afar, like some kind of beacon or
a lighthouse?
Exactly. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I do. It's so we could start over together, be free of this fucking place, the way it was always meant to be.
No, Safi, I'm sorry. I do care about you.
Bom, sinceramente, falar sério pra vocês, eu não me importo nem um pouco com essa Saf, entendeu? Por mim, ela morreu ou não, não é Saf mesmo. Eu não me importo nem um pouco com essa Saf. Se ela morrer, eu pouco tô me importando, porque eu não joguei um Life is Strange anterior, onde teoricamente eu teria que me importar com essa garota, que eu não consigo me importar nem um pouco com ela. Acho ela arrogante, egoísta e muito parecida com a namorada da Chloe do Life is Strange Before the Storm, a garota morta lá. Eu até esqueci o nome. Então assim, eu não vou muito com a cara não. Então você tá sendo egoísta.
But right now, caring about you means being honest, even if it hurts. What you're asking for is selfish and wrong. There are people who could die today if I don't help them. Don't you understand? That should be enough for you.
I should be enough for you. Please, I'll be good. I won't shapeshift. I won't lie. Just please. I don't want to be alone.
Sophie.
Fine. Enjoy playing the hero. Just don't act surprised when you make everything worse again.
Who is it? Maxine. Hello. Are you here for Owen? He's just stepped out.
No. I'm here for you, actually.
I see. I was just indulging in a bit of nostalgia. Intoxicating, but deadly in high doses. Please.
Let's see what Yasmin has been hiding.
Vamos ver. Confronte a Yasmin. Ah, mas antes eu quero tirar fotos, né? Porque eu sou uma fotógrafa de alto valor e padrão, então tenho que tirar fotos de todos os acontecimentos, não importando o quão ruim esteja a situação.
All these crazy, convoluted plans. Talking to Yasmin is hard enough as it is. Getting her to tell me that. I wonder if Owen was expecting to celebrate with Yasmin this weekend. His Caladon 2.0 plans must have felt so close.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up.
I do not understand a thing you are saying. You seem agitated and unwell. I suggest you go get help, Maxine. This conversation is over, Maxine. This conversation is over, Maxine.
Yasmin is intimidating, but I need to face her. Am I the ball that sets the others into motion? Or am I one of the ones being crashed in? Owen really ramped up his security after Sophie and I broke in here. Talking to Yasmin is hard enough as it is. Getting her to tell me the truth about Abraxas and Owen, this is not going smoothly. But...
This conversation is over, Maxine. This conversation is over, Maxine.
Yasmin isn't a monster. But what is her motivation?
This conversation is over, Maxine.
This is not going smoothly. But I should keep... This is not going smoothly. No.
I do not understand it.
Yasmin was a member of Abraxas when that... I saw Owen running out of here. He seemed very upset.
I'm sorry you saw that. As you know, Owen and I don't see eye to eye. Unfortunately, this has become very personal between us. But to call me a snake after all that I've done for him? Well, I always try to keep my cool, no matter how upset I am.
Why did he call you that?
He's invested everything in this Caledon 2.0 plan. But in the end, it's just administrative politics. I'm sorry, Maxine. I don't have anything more.
Tá, descobrimos outra coisa dela. Vamos no Owen.
I saw Owen run.
Ah tá, o negócio do Owen eu já perguntei. Então vamos lá. Vamos na Saf, vai, vamos perguntar da Saf.
She told me some disturbing things about you.
Yes. She still refuses to see me. Though we did speak on the phone. I want to rebuild my relationship with Safia, but she called me a monster. A monster! Her own mother!
Why did she call you that?
The accusations don't even bear repeating.
Não é capaz de reproduzir as acusações, né?
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
Vamos lá.
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. But I also know that you're not a monster. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand.
Understand, she says? How could I make you understand something that remains a mystery to me?
I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room. Everyone else was on drugs, barely functioning. I was barely in Abraxas then. Not even a senior member. But someone had to act so that all of our lives weren't ruined forever. I wish I were never there. I sometimes think that night was a poison that has infected the rest of my life.
Why did you hide the body in the basement? And why keep all the evidence?
The evidence was supposed to protect us from each other. I remember the term mutually assured destruction used.
Over the years, the evidence took on a kind of mythology within Abraxas, even as its meaning became lost. A succession of students came and went, nobody guessing at the secret. Foolishly, I too began to feel as though the demon in the basement had lost its power. Over me, over Caledon. How wrong I was.
Did Owen know about the evidence? Or anyone else?
I never told anyone, and Owen never saw beyond his own flimsy scheme. I suppose those close to me may have picked up on my peculiar wariness regarding Abraxas, but I don't know.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up?
You are drawing a line between two dots and calling it a constellation, Maxine. Owen was the one who called for demolishing the house for his own project. Whatever theory you're pushing about my involvement is pure fiction. I want no part in it. We are done.
Too pushy, Max.
Ok. Pressionamos demais a véia. Vamos voltar e vamos tentar pressionar menos. Você não é um monstro.
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. But I also know that you're not a monster. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand.
Understand, she says?
I know
Tá,
it was
vamos
an
pular
accident.
tudo isso. Marreta.
I was there last night, at the Maybon party. Did you send someone with a sledgehammer to destroy the evidence?
What? That's crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Planto original.
The person had an original blueprint of the Abraxas house basement. How would someone get that?
You'd need access to university's archives. Only a high-level administrator... I feel you are pulling me out into deep waters just to watch me drown.
Caralho, essa velha é esperta, mano.
I cannot help you.
Vai, você vai ajudar sim. Ah, mas você vai ajudar sim, velha.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand. I know it was an accident.
Tá se afogando em culpa.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up? Loretta came within seconds of dying in that basement. I know because I was there too. I know you have been drowning in guilt since then. That you feel suffocated. But I'm worried that the threat isn't over. I need you to tell me everything you know.
Minha velha, eu sei que você passou por muita coisa, mas não depende só de você agora não.
It was the crisis that taught me who I am. I am the one everyone turns to when there's a problem that must be solved. There have been more crises since. Some have propelled my career to new heights, and others have destroyed me. Owen Teller was another kind of crisis. A dull, ambitious man with all purpose and no sense. When he let me in on his plan to destroy the Abraxas house, I knew I must act. With one move, I could ruin Owen, rebuild my reputation from the Maya disaster, and finally put the threat in the basement away for good.
Você o forçou?
You manipulated Owen into his whole plan?
No. It was his idea. He had the whole scheme worked out. He only needed me to take his hand and tell him it would all be okay. Then, I learned about Loretta. What I had nearly done. How my actions years ago lit the fuse that almost killed her. In an instant, I saw what I had become. Sloppy. Reckless. Not someone to be trusted in a crisis. I thanked God I had been given this lesson without any more suffering. But perhaps it wasn't a higher power I should have been thanking. I called Owen and told him I was out, and I am. I await the upcoming inspection to turn up the horrible evidence of my crime, and I will face up to it.
O corpo já era. Você ainda está mentindo. O corpo já era.
The body is gone now. I have the evidence, but it doesn't implicate you at all.
That is surprising. I suppose I should feel relieved, but I do not.
Right now, what I care about is stopping another catastrophe. Which will happen, unless you tell me the whole truth about the body.
I understand that you do not trust me. But if this crisis is truly coming, then you must go, and look for it elsewhere. Before it is too late. After my reputation is destroyed, at least one of my decisions will be viewed positively. Hiring you. Good luck, Max.
Ih, cara.
I won't
Vai
find more
embora.
here. Time to leave.
Bora. Caramba, mané.
Whether Yasmin told me the full truth or not, she definitely wasn't the one in the basement with the sledgehammer last night. Time is running out. I need to decide now. Who took the remains from the basement last night? Who will start a fire by trying to destroy them?
Pô, mano, sinceramente, Vini é a pessoa de interesse. Eu acho que foi ele mesmo, mano. Acho que foi ele mesmo, bicho. O Red não era, porque o Red é cagão, é descartado. Saf não era porque não é criminosa. Owen também não, ela falou que não sabe de nada. Então não teria motivo. O Vini é o que é o confidente dela e poderia tá sabendo de alguma informação, né? Tudo aponta pra ele.
Between Owen, Yasmin, and Abraxas.
Além disso, ele era o chefe do Abraxas, né?
I don't know his motivation, but he must be behind this. Hi. I think I know who will start the fire today. I just hope I'm not too late.
Max has a suspect. I have a suspect. It'll be enough to stop the fire. It has to be.
Eita, o tempo acabou.
Foi? Paradox stuff?
Paradox stuff. I can't stand this. When will we know if it worked?
How will we determine a fire didn't start today? Wait until midnight?
Ugh. I talked to Max. She thinks Vin is going to start the fire.
And you still think it's gonna be Ren?
Tudo é... Acho que a Max tem ponto.
Max has good instincts. I think she's onto something.
You know, maybe I've been too fatalistic. Maybe it's not a question of how inevitable the fire is, but how to mitigate the damage using what we know. If someone had a telescope and the right vantage point, they could probably spot a fire as soon as it broke out.
Oh, yeah?
Since they know the fire might be coming, said someone's could take measures to protect themselves?
Oh, it's someone's now, is it? Where could we get the best view of campus?
The observatory. I'm not saying it's the safest plan, but we know the risks and can take precautions. Hypothetically, we'd be in no more danger than if we stayed here.
You want to tempt fate that much? That's so incredibly hardcore. Max will be so pissed if we put ourselves in danger. But if she winds up in danger, we might be close enough to help.
I don't imagine you'd let me go by myself.
Not a fucking chance. Let's go.
Tá bom. Vamos torcer para que a gente tenha evitado o incêndio, né? Será que nós evitamos o incêndio, mané?
We are Lakeport. We will not be silenced.
Nova mensagem da Chloe. O protesto começou, tô procurando o vídeo, espero que consiga impedir. Alerta de Coledon. Chloe Moses. Ah, fizeram um grupinho. Diamante. E como tá a vida na estrada, tudo bem? Me liga. Quem é essa? Eu não lembro. Moses, Safi, Vini, Yasmin, Hazel, Moreta, é isso.
Shake the ivory tower. Let your voices be heard. We will not be silenced.
Max, it's like a zombie movie. Do we run, or do we start shambling around and hope we blend in?
Have you seen Vin? I need to talk to him right now.
Owen came through here a bit ago. Vin wasn't with him, though. Wait. I just got a call from security. Somebody was spotted on Fremont Street a few minutes ago. It was a friendly reminder that the area is off limits. But then, get this, they called back a few minutes later, said not to worry. It was somebody from the administration's office. What is Vin doing there now?
Fuck. Okay. Thanks, Reggie. Now get the hell out of here. It's not safe.
Olha só, maldito. Olha o pau no cu. Olha o moleque pau no cu. Foi pego, trouxa. Sem chance, impediu o incêndio jogando com a Chloe. Perfeito, boyzão. Coisa linda.
She'll be fine. She's got fucking superpowers. Of course she'll be fine.
A maneira, eles estão no telhado onde iam se lascar se tivesse o fogo. Que da hora, eles são inteligentes, né?
I don't know. A stampede.
I sent out a mass email this morning with a copy of the school's fire escape plans. If something goes wrong, hopefully people remember where to go.
You know, if a fire does break out today, you're going to look like the prime suspect.
I know. Max has used her powers to help me before. Hopefully it won't come to that.
You see anything?
Maybe a blade of grass? Not sure. It's the wrong eyepiece. When I get stressed out, I can become a little scatterbrained, but I really thought I brought that other eyepiece up here, though.
Hey, my brain is always scattered. I'll search around.
Thanks.
Tá bom, vamos procurar a lente para o Moses.
Where would an absence...
Batom barato, Marisol, Joyce, Max, uma possível spam.
minded Moses
Okay.
have left a telescope lens. I can't imagine what my death did to my mom. Is it weird that I feel guilt? Feels like no matter what I do,
Batom barato. Encontrou todos os colecionáveis com a Chloe. Olha só, maneira.
Moses is my first choice for post-apocalypse bunker maid. Where would an absent-minded Moses have left...
Ah, no estojo, né? Uma banana.
I see what you mean by scatterbrained.
There's my banana. I was eating it while I was reviewing the fire plans. So maybe the eyepiece is with the plans.
Maybe. And maybe multitasking isn't your friend right now.
Agreed.
Bing, no. Moses tried to show me how to smother a fire with one of these last night, but I almost...
Telescópio.
Security is on high alert.
For a science nerd with a favorite nebula, Moses is pretty damn cool. No eyepiece. Some sweet wrenches, though. Anyone who chain smokes on rooftops while staring up at the stars is a kindred spirit.
Do you come up here often?
I used to, but after Safi, I prefer the telescope in my office now.
Lots of effort to look at some burning balls of gas. Moses thinks we took enough precautions. I hope he's right.
Encontre a lente. Não tem lente não, velho. Onde é que vai ter lente aqui, mano?
I can't
Aqui não
imagine
tem
what my
nada.
death did to my mom. Is it weird that I feel guilty about something I don't even understand?
Pô.
Where would an absent-minded Moses have left a telescope?
Aqui, será?
I thought Max and Moses got a... Scatterbrain doesn't cover it. Moses is lucky he managed to get dressed this morning.
Aqui, achei. Bom, já temos todos os conectáveis com a Chloe, só temos que ter todos com a
This little
Max
adventure is making me
também.
want to get my own telescope. I'll look into it.
Thanks. There's definitely a crowd down there. I think... Oh, shit. Look.
They caught Ren in time. Noel did it.
You did it.
Did we? I think it's over. It may be a rich kid's sandbox, but this place sure is beautiful. Glad it's still standing.
We saved the school with a telescope. It's basically the premise of that manga I wrote.
Max? I'm gonna check something out.
I'll be right here. Restarting my heart somehow.
Vamos ver. Nova mensagem. Vou dar um lado de fora da casa aba, sei que o Vin tá aqui, só precisa achar lá a tempo.
Vin?
Well, is this a nice surprise?
I thought this area was off limits.
Call me sentimental. I just wanted to see the place again before they turn into some modernist nightmare of a science building.
Vin, show me where you put the remains.
How? Do you have some kind of psychic power to fuck with me? No wonder I was attracted to you.
Something like that. Show me. You just threw him in there?
Hey, he's been shoved behind the wall for decades. I don't think he minds. I didn't have a lot of options. Last night got a little chaotic. Thankfully, he's still here. I was just about to be done with it. Max, listen to me. You don't have to.
Hello?
Moses, what would happen if you combined nitric acid with explosives?
Don't do that. That's a terrible idea.
Understood. But theoretically, would it start a fire?
Yes, if it reacted with the explosive agent, it could start a combustion chain. Big boom, scientifically speaking.
Thank you. I'll call you again soon.
What are you doing?
Confirming a theory. Meanwhile, you need to start talking.
When Owen announced the demolition, I thought Yasmin would be furious, but she was excited. Talked about putting the past behind us. She hooked Owen up with a demo company that wouldn't ask too many questions.
And then the demolition failed. The inspectors were called in, and the demo crew decided to hide the evidence.
Okay. I'm tired of asking. How do you know all this?
When you know what's going to happen, you just have to work backwards to figure out what causes it.
What the fuck does that mean?
I've been looking into this weirdness all weekend, and you've been lying to me at every step because you were so desperate to protect your job.
My job? You think this is about me?
Yasmin.
Você estava protegendo ela.
You wanted to protect her. She told you about the body and you took it upon yourself to get rid of it?
Damn right I did. Yasmin is my mentor, my advocate. She's my path to an actual fucking future. You think I'll let her go down? When she learned the demolition was canceled, the look on her face. I didn't know what to think. I pulled her aside after the board meeting. I thought she was upset about Loretta being in danger. But then she just confessed. The party, the death, the cover-up, she spilled everything, but she was so resigned. Like all the fight had just left her. So I took it on myself.
Why? She said she was ready for the truth to come out.
The truth would destroy the school. And what about her? Yasmin already lost everything. She isn't perfect, but that's what makes her a great leader.
And the man whose body you threw in the dumpster? What does he deserve? What does his family deserve?
I don't know! But he's not my responsibility. The school, students, my job, those I can do something about.
I'm calling the police. Feel free to be somewhere else when they arrive.
Can't you trust me on this? After everything we've been through? I know you think you're above it all, but life is about making tough choices.
You don't get to tell me about tough choices. I have made tough choices. This isn't one. We know what happens when someone goes down this path. Just look at Yasmin. I'm giving you a do-over, Vin. Don't waste it.
Tá bom.
I need to report something.
Segunda chance. Impediu um incêndio jogando com a Max.
Chloe, thank God you're okay.
Max?
The school is safe. The protest is under control. Let's leave right now.
Ooh, slow down.
Come on, Chloe. It's you and me. Fuck Caladon. Fuck Sophie and Moses. All that matters is us, right? We can get through anything.
Sophie, I've known Max my whole life. If you're gonna trick me, you'll need more than just your face.
What? I threw in a hug and everything. That girl is such a hugger.
Por que será Max?
What was the point of pretending to be Max?
Are you kidding? That girl gets to dictate the terms of reality with no consequences. At least no consequences for her. I know you love Max. I love her too. But where has that love ever gotten us? Mind-fucked. Chewed up. Half dead. Maybe all of this has been about bringing us together. We're two broken halves that have a
Ela
chance
tá
to be whole.
desesperada, cara.
Come on. I'm
Ela tá
serious.
desesperada, mano.
Do you want a new start or do you want to keep being Max's
Ela tá
sidekick and
desesperada.
victim?
Sinto muito.
I know you've been through a lot, but I'm sorry. I can't give you what you need.
Minha filha, você precisa de um
Guess that's it
psicólogo.
then.
Ela precisa de um
Amy,
psicólogo.
cut the shit. You know we're hanging on by a thread. Maybe the thread's already snapped.
You're not making any sense.
You don't see it? Look. Open your eyes. No! I get it. You're the big hero. You and Max saved the day. You really think it'll be enough? You can run all you want. The rest of your life, maybe. But I doubt it. Because at the end of the day...
Shut up!
We're dead.
Que top. Ah, que top. Ah, que top. Ah, que top. Muito bom demais.
I spent so long blaming other people. Lucas, my mom, Max. I mean, Max did point a gun at me. Let's be honest, she was never gonna shoot me. Such a tease. It's not her fault. I'll bet that night at the Overlook it wasn't even her finger on the trigger.
Stop! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I really am. It was shit luck for your half-life to be knotted up with mine, but I know what I need to do.
Wait, just...
Ela quer se matar, velho?
Spare me the speech, okay? I already know what will happen if I do this. My mom will mourn me for a minute and move on. My friends already have. My life doesn't make sense anymore. My death is crystal clear.
A Max te ama.
Max loves you. You know she does.
Of course I know. Why do you think it hurts so much? Max is my best friend. But I fucked it all up. She'll never trust me again.
Ela te contou sobre o incêndio. Eu sei que você... Eita, cara, e agora? E agora, e agora, e agora, e agora, e agora? Cara, e agora, velho? E agora, e agora, e agora, e agora? Eu sei que você é confiável, ela te contou sobre o incêndio.
She trusted you enough to tell you about the fire, and you trusted her enough to take her seriously. There's still hope for you two. Please, I'm begging you. You don't want to do this.
Just... nothing makes sense anymore. This is the only thing that does. I'm not crazy.
Of course you're not crazy.
Você só tá sofrendo desde a morte da Maya.
Moses told me about Maya. I lost someone like that once. It felt like every light went out in every room. Everywhere. Of course you're not crazy. And Maya wasn't crazy when she killed herself either. But that doesn't mean it was the right thing to do.
You've got a lot of fucking...
Tell me I'm wrong. Please. Let's just talk outside of this place. We can go find Max. Maybe your mom. I know there's some bad blood there, but... sure your mom still loves you.
She doesn't love me. She's just desperate to control me again. I haven't even really seen her since the night that I shot her. Did you know? She badgered Max into telling her the literal second I showed up on campus. That woman corrupts every friendship I've ever had.
Meu Deus do céu. Ela sabe que você pode melhorar.
If she's so desperate to get in touch, it's because she knows you're better than this.
Oh, she knows. I've heard it my whole life. Safia, you can do better. My fucking mantra, and it's wrong. Chloe, look around. We shouldn't be here. Max had no right to bring me back. We're dead women walking.
E é uma morta-viva o quê, velho?
Bastardization of reality.
Por que eu tô tentando salvar ela? Ela é perturbada, beleza. Ah, meu Deus do céu. Que seja, ninguém manda em nós.
Who cares what reality wants? What has reality ever done for us? What about me? Should I go back to being dead? Am I a mistake? No. Screw that. We're alive, and reality can go fuck itself. Sophie, listen to me. You are the most stubborn, self-destructive person I've ever met, and that's saying something. But you were right when you said that we are together for a reason. We can save each other. You have to trust me.
You really gotta work on your bedside manner.
Well, nobody else makes house calls in the void, so...
Tá, vamos sair daí. Parou com o papo de maluco aí.
Let's go.
Ah, salvei a mulher, pô. É isso aí. É isso aí. Salvei todo mundo. Você vem comigo. Salvou a Saf. Caralho.
Shit. Moses!
Caralho, tá pegando fogo de novo, velho. Mas não é possível um cigarro numa lixeira.
I thought we stopped it, but it's happening again. Moses was right. Oh my God, Moses.
Ah, caraca.
Chloe,
Eu tenho que salvar, meu Deus do céu. Eu tenho que salvar quem? Meu Deus do céu. Não sei. Eu não sei. Quem diabo eu tenho que salvar, mano? Lá pro observatório. Opa, dá pra ler.
Didn't Jeanette say she was working on her graduate essay? She could be in the observatory
A Janete tá no observatório?
No Moses or Chloe. Maybe they're safe.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
What's happening?
I don't know what happened. Everything was normal, then suddenly there was a loud blast from inside the building. What the fuck? I'm just a custodian. Why the hell is this on me? I don't know what to do.
Só uma fotógrafa.
But we can do something. I see a hose. Is there somewhere we can hook it up?
Yeah, there's a connection in the atrium, but we need to open the shutoff valves. There's 3 around the back of the building.
I'll do that part.
Shit, okay. I don't know how long I'll last once I'm inside. Be fast.
I can do that.
Tá. O cara eu acho do rock, cara. O cara eu acho do rock.
I need to open the water valves. But where are they?
Vai. Vira, mulher.
Reality is cruel, but it's still reality. Doesn't bend to your will.
Meu Deus do céu, velho, meu Deus. Calma aí. Chave inglesa. Pega a máscara de oxigênio. Pega a máscara. Que mais? Pega isso aqui. Isso aqui também pode ser útil. Pega tudo, velho. Pega tudo. E agora? O que a gente faz, mano?
As if I couldn't hate Owen's expansion plans anymore.
Ai, meu Deus. Ô, véi.
Looks like the sprinkler system tripped. Hopefully this makes a difference.
Ah, meu Deus. Nada? E a Noemi, velho?
I don't know how many students. There's too much smoke to see. No, that's too long. I'm going in there. Anything you want to tell me?
E agora? Leva a máscara.
Take this.
Thank you.
Vai, leva a máscara, minha filha. O que mais? A Janete, né?
My student Jeanette. She's in classroom 112 with a tutor.
Shit. Okay, got it.
Tá.
My friends, Chloe and Moses, they shouldn't be there, but something tells me... Oh, God.
If I see them, I'll save them.
Tá.
Good luck in
É
there.
isso.
Okay.
Vai lá.
I'm going in.
Vai lá. Vai. Eu confio. Eu confio em você. Salva tudo, velho. Salva eles tudo. Pega isso aqui, mano. Pega isso que pode ser útil, velho. Tudo isso aqui pode ser útil, mano. Válvula de corte.
I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone.
Meu amigo, eu não sei o que eu tô fazendo, não. Falar sério. Não sei o que eu tô fazendo, não, mano. Mais uma válvula, onde é que tá, velho? Tá aqui. Não, isso aqui é um buraco. Virar o quê? Meu Deus do céu.
And that's 3.
Tá.
The water should be running.
Temos água.
I should check the other side of the building and see if anyone else needs my help.
Tem que ir do outro lado do prédio? Onde que é o outro lado do prédio? Pra cá? Aonde? Aqui? Lá? Lá, né? Ah, é lá, é o bagulho onde ela veio da primeira vez, pô. Vamos lá.
Any students in there? There's an opening through the front door!
Hear that? Let's go!
That should do it. Now I need to get
Tá.
back to saving Moses and Chloe.
Tá, o ar tá circulando, mano. O ar tá circulando.
I hope those students make it out safe this time.
O ar tá circulando. É isso aí, mano. Isso aí, o ar tá circulando. Eu acho que eu fiz tudo certo.
I did everything I could. Maybe it's okay.
Não é? Eu fiz tudo certo, né? Eu fiz tudo que eu pude.
No!
Fiz tudo que deu, mano.
Sophie!
Eu fiz tudo que deu, mano.
Here!
Chloe! I'm trying to get to you, but the stairs are collapsing.
Fuck! I can't see shit!
Ah,
They're down
porcaria.
there! By the whiteboards!
Vai, Max, volta no tempo. Ih, caralho. Tem que transportando?
Someone...
Aê, vambora. Todo mundo a salvo. Salvei geral. Consegui.
Damn it! We were supposed to be saving your ass this time. What the hell were you thinking being in there?
She came inside for me. And I'm grateful she did. I'm grateful for all of you, actually.
I'm just glad you're here. The real you.
Cosine. Now how do we get off this roof?
A escada. Ih, caralho. Eita merda. Aí fude.
Moses.
Aí deu ruim. Aí deu ruim.
It's happening, isn't it?
Só que dessa vez eu tô aqui em cima.
No.
Ah, caralho. E aí, qual o poder fodão? Ela vai ficar voltando o telhado?
Hey. It's okay.
No, it's not. I can do something. I can reset the ladder. I can put you back before the fire. My selfie. I can go back to the
Não.
beginning and do it right this time.
Não.
The photo's long gone.
Pensa pelo lado positivo, tá todo mundo junto.
I tried everything to stop this. But I failed you. Again. What good am I, or my powers, if I can't save you?
Hey. I chose to be here. By your side. Even now, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. And no matter what happens, I'm so glad we were given this time together.
This isn't fair. You can't have come back to me just to end up here. It's not supposed to end like this.
Caralho. Puta merda. Oh meu Deus. Gente, porra daí, uma perna quebrada não é nada.
You'll be there for me, Max. You always are.
O quê?
No!
Caralho. Caralho. Oh meu Deus. Ah, meu Deus. Oh, meu Deus. Vai. Caralho. Volta. Volta. Pega a mãozinha.
Don't you forget about me.
Never.
Ah, não. Não. Ah, caraca. Salva ela, velho.
Chloe, please.
Caiu aonde? Tá viva? Caiu aonde? Caiu no carrinho? Rapaz, disso. Caiu no carrinho de folha.
What'd I tell you? I knew you'd be there. You always are.
Caralho, que tensão do cacete, velho.
The ladder.
E o negócio não voltando, e a mão não pegando. Puta merda. Bora, desce daí vocês aí. Salvou todo mundo, pô. Não salvou? Salvou geral, né? Deixei passar alguma coisa, será? Espero que não.
Do you still remember when we were younger, before this world of ours ran out of time? Somehow it slips past. You can't trust an hourglass.
Zeramos, mano.
Banking on forever,
Zeramos, velho.
but forever was a lie. It
Zeramos.
all turned to ash.
Todo mundo vivo, mano.
Pull me out of the dark. Say the word and I will run right back to the start.
Ah, o outro tá vivo, o outro vivo. Ok.
This is not the world we knew before. I knew you in another life. Are we just embers in the sky?
Tudo por causa do cigarro dessa garota aí, velho.
How the hell did you grow up in a world you've no control of? You just run into the chaos of it all, and you gotta go with the rise and the fall, down to the luck of the draw. Pull me out of the dark. Say the word and I will run right back to the start. Ain't it strange how the time turns? This is not the world we knew before. I knew you in another life.
Bom, melhor final, né? Melhor final, certo? Certo? Melhor final? Todo mundo vivo, mano. Certo?
A school is many things. A home, a classroom, a space for dreams. It is a grand collaboration between scholars of the past, present, and future. Like all worthy projects, it is difficult to build, rewarding to maintain, and frighteningly easy to destroy. Never has this been more apparent. Caledon is a name we put to an ideal, one which demands the best of us. Many years ago, I made a decision that fell terribly short. I have been running from it ever since.
A segurança morreu, mas tava viva ali, velho.
We can all choose today.
Ela tava viva no final lá, mano.
To begin living up to that ideal. To reject hate. To choose life.
É só o memorial dos salvadores, né? Provavelmente. Aê, Supermax, pô. Salvou todas as pessoas possíveis. É isso.
I should make the rounds.
É isso, é isso.
I'll be up back. Take your time.
Salvei todo mundo que era possível, mano. GG. Pô, tá doido.
It's been a hard week. I wonder how everyone is feeling. I should keep checking in with people.
So you agree that your podcast was essentially a form of stochastic terrorism?
I never said that. And you have no evidence.
The Caledon Truth, episode 21. Somebody needs to show the administration that we're a force to be reckoned with, whatever it takes.
When I said that...
Tá bom. A doida do podcast.
Look who's here. I can talk to
É o
them
Memorial
when I'm
dos Salvadores. Memorial dos Salvadores, mano. Com certeza, né? Ó, com o Isaf, papiando lá. Ó, paredão dos heróis, pô. Tá doido. Zelador, a Max e a mulher, pô. Você tá doido. Eu pensando que ela tinha morrido, não, pô. Heroína, pô. Caralho, que susto, meu irmão. Vocês não têm noção do susto que eu tomei quando eu vi a foto dela. Eu pensei que, pô, deu ruim. Já era, né? Aqui tem o último podcast, né? Que não sei se vai contar, mas espero que conte.
I could use a break from the mingling. Final episode? Somehow I doubt that Loretta is announcing her.
Vamos lá. Vamos ouvir o último podcast.
Welcome back to Abraxcast. If you haven't heard, last week was a grim one for Caledon University. Details are still sparse, but an explosion rocked the campus last week, with the flames consuming the observatory. The sudden spotlight on Caledon means that this podcast has received some attention lately. Critics have accused me of clout chasing, or worse. But I've always doggedly pursued one thing above all: the truth. My school was targeted for violence by a man who had been denied the truth. It did terrible things to him, and he nearly did terrible things to us. This man may not be worthy of your sympathy. I certainly can't give him mine, but everyone is entitled to the truth. And when the powers that be conspire to hide the truth, well, that is where I come in. This will be the final episode of Abraxcast. I will pivot to uncovering the corruption in both Caledon and Lakeport. How did a disgraced English professor reinvent himself as an activist figurehead? Why were the police so slow to respond to the threats against Caledon? I will pursue these questions and many more. To the various news outlets who have reached out to me, please know that I'm reviewing your messages as fast as I can. I may be a burgeoning media empire, but I'm only one person, and midterms are coming. Listeners, if there were ever a time to like, comment, and subscribe, it's now. There is always more to be revealed.
Diamond?
Hey, Max. I know I've been mostly ducking you since I left Caledon, but I heard about the fire. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Are you and Moses doing okay?
It's too early to say. We're starting to work our way back to normal. And it will take time. But it could have been so much worse. So I'm grateful.
I'm guessing you had more than a little to do with that. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. You and Safi are the only two people I know who are like me. But for Safi, I don't think her power makes her feel powerful. I think it makes her feel trapped. What about you, Max? Does your power feel like a gift? Or do you feel trapped too?
No matter how hard the responsibility is, I have the power to help the people I care about. I will always be grateful for that.
That makes sense. Thanks, Max.
Come on, you have to give me more than that. What's going on with you?
I'm almost ready to talk about it. And when I am, you'll be my first call. I promise.
I'll be waiting for it. I should get back to the memorial. Keep in touch, okay?
I'll be around.
Tá indo. Ah, Death Stranding. Não, eita, Death Stranding não, é o que eu tô falando, velho. Tô doido. Eu acho que eu não ganhei a conquista, né? Porque faltou um podcast. Não consegui ganhar a conquista. Mas isso aí é só eu volto no capítulo 1 e escuto de novo que dá certo, eu acho.
We'll be here when you're done mangling.
Pô, não quero socializar com ninguém não, mano. Sinceramente. Eu tenho que falar com todo mundo mesmo.
How are you holding up?
Man, I don't even know anymore.
See you around, Reggie.
See you, Max.
I should keep checking in with people.
Enjoying your victory lap?
What are you talking about? Fire still happened. There was so much damage and suffering.
But no deaths, Max. That's incredible. You and Chloe saved so many people that day.
So, fire still happened, no matter what we did. Was it inevitable?
It appears so. I guess time really does have a sense of irony.
So I'm trapped. If something terrible happens, I can't undo it.
Not trapped. Free. If something terrible happens, you do the best you can. Like the rest of us.
Yeah.
I think Chloe and I are gonna hit the road for a while we wait for Caladon to figure itself out.
It's too bad that you're leaving just when Safi came back. But I understand. Next time you're in town, we're having a No True Samurai marathon. Chloe said she wanted to check it out.
This is what I get for introducing you to. Hey, I'm so glad the turtle wasn't damaged in the fire.
Yep. Bar's still standing, I'm still standing. Trying to focus on that for now.
Thank you for helping Chloe last weekend. If you two hadn't worked together, she might not have gotten to the bottom of all this.
My pleasure. It's a very special girl you've got there.
Take care of yourself, Amanda.
Hey. You always know where to find me. And I'll always be
Happy to be found.
I should keep checking in with people.
Through smoke and screams, you flood my mind. My heart pounds, fear and lust combined. No, need a better rhyme. A face most lovely and heart most kind. It's stupid. Forget Craig's face. Replace it with my...
How about true love won't let you leave it behind?
Whoa. Thanks, lady. You're a lifesaver.
This guy is hard at work on his next affront to the English language. Crazy week, huh?
One word for it. A fire breaks out. A body's discovered. Caledon's making headlines again.
Yasmin must be busier than ever.
I wouldn't know. Handed in my resignation on Monday. I'm actually on my way out of town.
Where are you heading?
Who knows? Who cares? I just need to get away from here. I lost myself for a second there, Max. I mean, I care about Yasmin, but I never wanted to turn into her. I mean, I almost... I just wanted to thank you for, pulling me back from the edge. You knew who I was, even when I forgot. And who knows? Maybe we can even...
No, we can't.
Eita, tomou um fora gigantesco.
Take care of yourself. Don't be a stranger.
Thank you. Thanks.
Tá bom. Falei com geral já? Posso ir com a
I can
SAF?
check in with Chloe when I'm ready to go.
Posso, vambora. Bora que eu não preciso falar com ninguém mais. Ninguém mais me importa.
Chloe said it went well.
It did. People are still hanging out inside if you want to.
Nah, still wrapping my head around the fact that this was all my fault. I can mourn from out here.
O farol?
Have you been back to that weird lighthouse since last week?
No. I can still feel it, but it's manageable. Like an itch that I'm learning not to scratch. I guess all of us have the seeds of our deaths planted inside of us. But I'm trying not to focus on mine while I still have a life to live.
That was so metal.
Yasmin seems happy to be back in charge.
My mother is good in a crisis, especially the one she created. I wish she had told me what happened when she was in Abraxas. It doesn't excuse anything, but helps me begin to understand her.
What's your next step? Gonna hit the road again?
Since it worked out so well last time? No, I think I'll stick around. Get used to wearing my own face again.
It's a face I'm glad to see.
Ready to head out? If you need more time, I could find my townie buddies and start a round of cornhole.
No, I'm ready. Vai, Sophie.
Vambora, eu e Chloe para sempre. Final feliz da Max, que ela tanto merecia. É isso, mano. É isso, velho. Concluíram a história dela agora, fechadinho. Bonitinho, mano. Bom, 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 bom. Good, 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 good.
Who told you to eat Thai food served in a bowling alley? Cause it sure as shit wasn't me! Look, the only reason we were even allowed back here was because I promised that you would be well-behaved and on time. No, I don't know what I was thinking either. 20 minutes? I could work with that. I know I put that letter from Moses somewhere.
Ah, carta do Moses. Ah, ó. Vai pra algum lugar seguro e fica lá, toca a mim. Como foi o primeiro show, quero fotos. Épico, foi mesmo, te mando umas. Ah, ó. Todo mundo aqui, ó que coisa bonitinha. Ah, top, mano. Batom barato, sei lá quem são essas, Marisol, tem nem noção, mano.
Even after the disaster last show, they still invited. Last time I was here, I thought my whole life was shattering. It must have taken a lot of work to find a TV shitty enough for the Drugstore Makeup Destroy America, Part 2. Now with a...
Vamos ler?
They're unloading the gear now, man. Chill.
Oi, they better be in love, or it's the right mess for you.
Did I fool you? Be honest.
Nem pouquinho.
Honestly, if I didn't know you since we were little kids, still no. How's your shoot going?
This is my favorite spot yet. The people, the stories, the life. You can practically feel it radiating from the walls.
Are you sure that's not just the spilled beer and puke stains?
It's part of it. How did I not come up with a dive bar series before? Nothing can make up for lost time, but getting to be with you, seeing your world along for the ride, it's amazing.
Well, I love getting to see it through your eyes. It always makes everything more magical.
Oh, before the band gets here, I need to get one of you alone. Wherever you want to stand. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, okay.
No espelho.
Let's do the mirror.
You sure?
Yeah. It's only fitting.
Dando o dedo, vai.
There's that classic Chloe charm. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Minha filha, você pode dar o dedo aqui? Tá ótimo, tá ótimo. Mural de fotos. Encontrou todos os itens colecionáveis da Max. São tantas lembranças. Encontrou todos os itens colecionáveis. Muito bom.
Ready to head in? I need to set up my tripod for the show.
Give me 2 minutes.
Of course.
Good. Ah, mano, jogo maneiro, mano. Jogo bom. Maneirinho demais, mano. O que tem nessa carta aí, minha filha?
Chloe, I miss you and Max both and can't wait to hear about life on the road. But this letter is about something more urgent.
Okay.
On the day of the fire, I took many measures to protect us and the school. Most of them failed, but one remains unresolved. I've always tried to help Max with her powers. But in that moment on the rooftop, with her photo in my pocket, I froze. The implications were too large. The questions too many. You and Max saved many people. If she had another chance, who knows? Maybe she could stop the fire completely. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm not the one who should answer it. But I don't think Max is either. I think Max knows she cannot carry the burden of her powers alone, even if she desperately wishes she could spare the people she loves. Max's power is a gift, but it is also a trap. There are moments in time that she cannot let go of. The lighthouse, the overlook, and now maybe the fire. If Max knows the photo survived, I don't believe she will ever be able to let go. She will want to try again, to save more people, to stop the fire, if she knows. We understand Max's power now better than ever, but so much remains a mystery. If she goes back again, does she risk another storm? There is one more thing. What happens to this timeline when Max leaves it? What happens to you? I wish I could tell you. Chloe, I'm sorry to put this burden on you, but I know whatever you choose will be right for Max, whether she knows it or not. Your friend, Moses.
Thanks, Moses. Fuck. Of course,
Caralho.
I trust Max more than anyone in the world. But
Tacou o bagulho,
maybe
velho.
loving her means protecting her, even from herself. Or am I just saying that because I can't
Mano,
imagine
deixa
losing
como
her again?
tá, velho. Mano. E a coisa? Tá, velho. Calma aí. Aguenta aí. Completou o jogo como a Chloe que a Max salvou. Completou o jogo como a Chloe que morreu em Arcadia Bay. Encontrou todas as evidências opcionais numa jogada. Convença o Lucas a contar detalhes. Cara, isso aí a gente não conseguiu, hein? Evidências opcionais. Conclua. Max salvou e a Max que morreu em Arcadia Bay. Bom, então esse final não implica em muita coisa. Cara, eu confio e vou entregar pra Max. Ela vai saber o que escolher, mano. Ela vai... A Max... Ah, velho. Puta merda. Eu vou entregar, mano. Eu vou entregar. Ela vai saber o que fazer. Ela vai ver que... Ah, velho. Ah, mano. Queima a foto. Ai. Ah, eu não sei, velho. Cara, se a gente entregar pra Max, ela realmente pode ficar pensando naquilo e querer voltar. Entrar na foto de novo e dar ruim como deu no primeiro. No primeiro jogo. Eu vou queimar, mano. Vou queimar. A Chloe vai viver com esse fardo. Vou queimar. Como ele vai ter que viver com esse fardo, mano. Cara, só dando material, velho. Oh, não morreu ninguém, mano. Não morreu ninguém, não. Não morreu ninguém, tá de boa. Tem essa não.
Ready for the mosh pit?
Always, hippie.
Is something wrong?
I just want you to know that I'm not taking any of this for granted. You, us, this timeline, I'm going to fight for it, no matter what.
Hey, of course. We'll fight for it together, right?
Thank you. So, where are we heading next? The band's only got 2 more gigs and then they're on hiatus. We could head back east and check on your friends. Or we can go west. We've never been back home together. It might be time. Or, maybe that's a terrible idea.
Right now, I don't want to think about the future or the past. I just want to be here with you, capturing every moment.
Deal.
Devouring the magic. When time
Ah, mano, gostei, velho. Gostei. Mina que tinha morrido. Completou o jogo com a Chloe que morreu em Arcaia de Abeia.
on a door to the 90s. Do you know what I mean? Oh, what a fitting ending. Oh, what a perfect scene. What a delightful moment this turned out to be. 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 This turned out to be.
Ah, mano, gostei muito, velho, gostei muito. Um ótimo final pra história da Convo e da Max. Finalmente, né? Pô, mano, muito bom, velho. Concluiu Lives Strange Reunion. Parceiras do Tempo. Pô, mano, muito bom, cara. Muito bom, muito bom, muito bom. Jogaço, mano. Jogaço. Pô, a história delas terminou muito bem, mano. Eu consegui o melhor final também, tá? Ele terminou bem. O meu final é como ele vai ter que viver com isso, né? De não ter entregue nada pra Max. Mas, cara... porque senão a Max ia tentar de novo e poderia dar ruim, poderia sair um outro final pior. Deixa como tá, cara. Tá ótimo, mano. Tá ótimo. Cara, jogaço, tá? Jogaço. Vale o preço, mano. Um jogo de história, que é rapidinho, ó. Pô, a gente terminou com o que, mano? Deixa eu ver aqui rapidinho. 6 horinhas de gameplay, mano. Vale a pena 330 reais no... Não, foi 200, né? Eu não lembro quando eu paguei. Mas, cara, poderia ser mais barato, tá? Achei caro. Mas, pô, muito bom, mano. Muito bom. É você aí, fã de Life is Strange, mano? Vale a pena, vai. Vale a pena, mano. Eu acho. Não sei, mano. Não sei. Eu gostei. Muito bom, gente. Vamos ver aqui. Pular aqui, vida e morte. Saf encontrou coragem para continuar vivendo. Loreta sobreviveu ao incêndio. Owen sobreviveu ao incêndio. Noelle sobreviveu ao incêndio. Janete sobreviveu ao incêndio. Antônio Poeta sobreviveu ao incêndio. Vini sobreviveu ao incêndio. A gente conseguiu, mano. Causa 2 do incêndio. Parou o incêndio perto da administração. Parou o incêndio e descobriu a origem do incêndio no observatório. A Conal e a Max reataram o relacionamento. É isso. A Saf acredita que pode mudar graças a Chloe e a Max. Moses fez amizade com a Chloe e se identifica com ela. Amanda decidiu ser apenas amiga da Max. Vini ficou grato pela segunda chance que a Max deu a ele. Escolhas importantes. Expor a Saf ou guardar segredo? Expus a Saf. Convencer Naomi que você é uma futura aluna? Eu convenci. Mencionar o nome da Max? Eu inventei um nome. Contar sobre o incêndio para a Saf? Contei. Convencer o Joey que você faz parte do protesto? Convenci. Você tentou beijar da Chloe? Tentei. A maioria do pessoal tentou. Você distraiu ou atacou a pessoa? Eu ataquei. Contar para Chloe sobre a morte? Contamos também. Abraçar ou beijar? Beijamos. Pressionar o Rain para revelar informação? Conseguimos. De quem a Chloe suspeitou? Suspeitou do Rain. A Max suspeitou do Vini. Dar a foto para a Max ou destruí-la? Vocês 53% destruíram a foto. Tá bom. Da hora, mano. Another great day in Arcadia Bay. Voltaram. Elas voltaram pra Arcadia Bay no final das contas, então. Mano. Maneiro demais, mano. Maneiro demais. Bastante capítulo. Foi um longuinho até, hein? Talvez tenha sido mais curto do que os outros. Talvez, mano. Mas eu gostei, tá? Achei da hora, achei que encerrou maneiro, certo? E é isso, rapaziada. Obrigado a todos aí que acompanharam a série de Life is Strange Reunion. Jogo bom demais, mano. Comprem aí. Quem tiver oportunidade, quem gostar de Life is Strange. Se tu tá conhecendo agora a franquia, mano, começa pelo o primeiro Life is Strange, obviamente, tá? Aí você sabe se você vale a pena ou não comprar esse, tá certo? Mas é isso, rapaziada. Vou ficando por aqui. Obrigado a todos que acompanharam a série. E é isso. Nos vemos numa próxima agora, rapaziada. Obrigado a todos. Valeu, falou e fui.